that gourd out of the way there. Oh, too many gourds. So, afternoon everyone. I am doing some gourd crafting today. So, see the chat over there? I keep forgetting y'all can actually see me behind it. So, did this last night a little. I am cutting into the top of the gourds to open them up so they can become drinking vessels. So I coat them with resin after I clean them out, but today is to go through another box of gourds to get more ready for Kansas City Renaissance Festival in 2 months. Trying to get about 300 done. So pretty much just using a standard hole bit drill bit. So the pilot bit starts and then the hole bit is into. So inside the gourds, really dirty with plant material that I have to scrape, and I'll sand out using these. So put this on the drill press, and when it's spinning, I'll be able to break up more of the inside of that. So I'll probably be doing this about 40 minutes. Hopefully next week I will just show off more of the gourd sander ball from Gourd Masters on cleaning the inside out. And then after each one, got to pop the core out. So some people, what they'll do is they'll use a handsaw or a saw, and you cut the top right off, just right across. I might do that when I demo these in person, or without being on a drill press. But to make it everything's a little more uniform, so they all will take the same size cork, I use a size 22 cork on every gourd of the newer ones. Pretty much just rinse and repeat. I use a little 6 to 4 pipe adapter as a good base for them on top of my drill press table. So makes it where they won't spin around and won't damage the bottom. Pretty good setup, my wife recommended. Just every gourd's a little different. Just snap, and I put a little indentation in. Very hard to see because I have the camera up a little. And just rinse and repeat. A little dangerous sometimes, but that's why I go slow. And there we go. Get the pilot bit, hole bit in, and then so I did try one without the hole bit or the pilot bit, and I ended up cracking the gourd. So that's why I use like these a lot better. Because sometimes a little fun getting it started out. This one's a little more pain. There we go. Like I said, hold on. If I was demoing this in person, I'd probably either end up with start a little hole and then I can use a knife to basically carve open the drinking hole, or I can slice the top off. And then I would use scrapers to scrape the inside out. It's a lot harder to clean the inside out 100% correct, because all it takes is if you miss too much, whether you use resin like I do, or if you end up using beeswax, it can actually cause some problems with it not sealing correctly, and you'll end up with a bitter drink. And I'll post these videos up to YouTube as well, see if people are interested. Because I'm learning that this, over the last couple of years, this is a lost art on making the drinking vessels. Now, a lot of people paint them, you know, just don't cut them open. Paint figurines, paint pretty, very pretty designs. I like that, but I am all about functionality on the gourds. I want them to be usable. Because if you watch any of the historical cooking shows, occasionally you will see what could be a dipper gourd, but these are bottle gourds, cut in half, and then they drill in the bottom, and after they, so they clean it, drill it open, it's a strainer, little hand strainer. That one didn't want to come out, so sometimes that happens. Just get a good grip and out it comes. I was like showing that off a little if I can get the right light in there. Not this time. Hard to see it, so. Like I said, just start it a little with this if I need to. And I will probably be broadcasting a lot over the next month on the gourd crafting, from when I clean it out, or drill them open, this is the last box of 4 boxes for now. Clean them out with the sander ball, so I'll definitely be showing more of that, and then resining them up. So with the resining, I put on 4 coats. I do them back to back, so it's a marathon. I'll start, usually a Saturday or Sunday. And then I will basically just do 1 coat, let it set for about 3 hours, give or take, 2.5, depending on the temperature. Put another coat on there, wait, put 3rd coat on there, and then a 4th coat. And that will basically coat them up, and once it cures, take hot or cold liquids. hello, whoever just joined. I can't really tell, so. Yep. Just opening up the drinking gourds, or the bottle gourds, so they can be like this later. It's hard to see it in there, but they'll be drinking vessels. So today I am cleaning and opening them up. Next broadcast, probably next week sometime, most likely Tuesday evening, will be me cleaning the inside of these. Pretty much open them up, a lot of gunk on the inside, and I'll be put this on to the end of the drill press, and it's a rough sander ball for cleaning gourds because it's curved, and that will pretty much clean out the inside a lot of all that material like a sander. And then I have to soak them with water for usually about 24 hours to loosen up more of it, and then I'm able to scrape out some more of it and get the insides nice and clean. The downside of using the hole bit versus a saw just to take off the top is I have to clean out the core each time. But I like how it makes it more uniform and all the corks fit all the gourds. So you don't end up with having to get a special cork for every gourd. This one's a little of a weird shape, as you can see. And sometimes, there we go. A little of a pain to get it started, but once it gets started, go on in, and another open gourd with a bunch of seeds in it. Just indent it a little here. I can use an ice pick, or I just use my needle noses to get it started. So my wife paints these up, so we'll have some painted ones. And I'll probably hold a few back for Etsy to put them up on during the season, this coming season, at the Kansas City and St. Louis Renaissance Festivals. And another core. Okay. Let's see. Yep. This one's a good shape. I like to only turn the ones in that have a good grip on the neck to make it easier to drink from. And this one already had a good indentation when I broke it off, so pretty much it. Just rinse and repeat. And I do get dusty. It's hard to see it, but there's dust all over this. Like I said, just start it. proceed to drill it. Like I said, sometimes they don't always start the best. Come on. Gas one's giving me a little trouble, so get it started a little. Like that, and then try again. Look at that. That one's really dirty on the inside, but like I said, I'll end up scraping it out, dumping out all the material inside of it. It'll be next stream, probably, like I said, next week. So I prop this up against my leg for a little more support. There we go. So once I finish up, I'm not sure how many gourds I have here exactly in these 4 boxes, but once I finish all of them, I do plan on getting a bandsaw so I can actually cut some different styles like bowls and goblets. So there's have a little more variation. So like I said, snap the stem off or the vine and then start it a little. But yeah, I definitely can't wait till I do the bowls and goblets. Even going to try a hand drum as well. And sometimes, yeah, the cord doesn't want to come back out, which actually makes it quicker, but there we go. Another one. And it's good lower half there. Huh. Got 9 more, including this one to do, and then we'll call it a day, because even with the AC unit behind me blowing on me in the garage where it's just open a little, it's probably still about 95 degrees. It's about 103 outside right now, so a little hot today. That one has some stuff inside, but that's why I'll be cleaning them out. Yeah, this one might be a little harder. There we go. And like I said, hopefully I will have a camera I can put up straight above, so you can see you know, straight down on these. Sometimes, there we go. Get a little cool air on my back right now. Snap the stem off. Oh, and this one snapped it off just right. So this could be a nice one. Shouldn't be too hard to clean it because a little more hollow than some of the other ones. Ish. Just got 4 more to do for today. Go. 2 more to do. But yeah, I'll try to put up a good schedule for every night I'll be working on these. So you can be able to watch me clean them out, like I said, next week with the Gourd Master sander balls for sanding them out, cleaning them out, and then I'll soak them for 24 hours, scrape them a little more, agitate the water, and to clean up more of the inside, and then I resin them. That is it for the day. Get a good pair of gloves for gripping onto them so they don't slip out of my hands when the drill hits it. And yeah, there's all the dust. And woo! And there's the gourds that were done today. So that is it. You all have a good afternoon.